I get zapped?
There you go. You want to take some of that home?
Got the...
There you go.
Looks like concrete.
Okay, it's official. See you in a while. A mile down. 2,649 to go. Me and D, mile 1. Holy moly. This is crazy. See if I can push one out. All right, I officially said goodbye to the family, and I've got a stomach ache, but I'm also so excited. I'm just gonna keep breathing, keep walking, and just take in the immensity of what lies ahead. So here we go. Monumental moment. 3 miles. Hear that? That is rushing water in the desert. What a great sound. Whew. It's a good year. Good year. I already cut myself. You can see the border, and I'm soon to say goodbye, border. I am up and out of here. Off to greener pastures, of course. So I've hiked 6.5 miles. And I just finally crossed another hiker. I was starting to wonder if I was gonna see anybody today, but I ran into Nico from Belgium, and he said he started this morning with a big pack. And so I think I will start to see more and more people, and I'm sure by mile 10 to 12, the tents will start popping up. So I don't know how far I'll go today, just kind of see how the body's feeling. My goal is to go 15 miles and end up in Hauser Creek. But if I can go 10 or 12 miles, probably 12, I'd be happy with that too. So just gonna keep on going. And gosh, it's just nice to be out here. I just saw my second snake. This one was like a friendly little garden snake, or didn't look harmless. It looked very harmless, but I'm just a little first day jittery. It kind of caught me off guard, and I got really close to it, and I was like, ah! And then he looked at me and he was like, ah! And then he ran away, and I almost like stumbled backwards, and gosh, I'm a little shook up right now. Anyways, whew, you just gotta stay on your toes out here. Ah. Is in the books. I ended up only going about 11.2 miles today, but those were 11.2 painless miles. I've been having some knee troubles the past few months, and been doing a lot of work to rid myself of that pain, and probably saw my knee strap on today, and I think that might be a magic little strap, because I felt really good today. So very stoked on that. Hopefully it continues going in that direction. And it was just a day of emotions. Nervous, sad, happy, stoked, exhilarated, everything. So just a wonderful first day. So happy to be out here. And I'm excited to have a full day of hiking tomorrow. You know, I didn't start today until 11:30, so be able to hopefully do some more miles tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to catch up. I was hoping to hit that 15 mile a day average, so I might try and catch up, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna listen to my body and walk until I don't want to walk anymore. So I'm gonna have some dinner, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna relax, stretch, and that is day 1 PCT. Alright, rocking and rolling. It's probably like 7 o'clock. Day 2, here we go. It's 9 miles to get to Lake Morena, and there is a malt shop that everyone likes to go to. You can also get breakfast and lunch, burgers, whatever there. So do 9 miles, get myself a little treat, take a break, relax, and then try and knock out a mystery amount of miles for the day. Just see how far I can go without pushing it too hard. And here is where I'm going. Here we go. Dog is this?
I got down to the border and I'm like,
yes.
Yeah.
You like Murphy Brown?
Yeah, it was. I got the later shuttle, so we didn't get there until like
had my malt, made lunch, stretched a little bit, stocked up on water. I'm leaving Lake Morena campground right now and getting back on trail. And not too sure how far I'll go. Could go 8 miles, maybe 12 miles if I really want to send it to get to a good spot, but we'll just see how the body feels and go from there. Goodbye, Lake Morena. Whoo! Wow. Julian drive. Wow, what a cool day. I've done a little over 14.5 miles, which is awesome. And I went swimming. It's pretty hot out, I was just drenched. It was really hot, dry afternoon, so that was just the best little dip, little beach hangout, and now I'm just keeping on going. I think there are a couple options for campsites. One of them is about 5 miles out, but I hear that space is limited. So the other one is a couple miles past that. So pretty big mile day so far. I'm gonna see how far I can get, see how I feel, and hope I can score a nice place to sleep.
Whoa! I found it!
Yes, just got my first trail magic from Magneto. He hiked the trail in 2018 and he's out here for the day. Stocked with sodas, waters, beers, fruit, liquor. We took a little shot of tequila, me and a few other hikers. But thanks Magneto, and he gave me a lot of advice on my knee situation. Gave me a lot of resources, information, tips, things to try out, so that was super nice of him. He had a lot of experience and was just dropping tips for us left and right, so that was way cool. Thank you. Look at this. Just on the other side of that highway was where I got a Coke, trail magic. Across the highway. Now I've just been climbing and I'm really close to the turnoff for Kitchen Creek. I've heard it's a really cool swimming hole and there's a few campsites there. So I'm gonna drop down there and see if there's some room for me to put a tent. If not, I gotta keep going. But I have hiked almost 18 miles today. Isn't that crazy? And I still got a ways to go, so I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't even know who I'm gonna be 2 weeks from now. This is just pretty wild, and I'm loving it. Day 3, living the dream. I slept better last night, definitely getting more comfortable. Body's feeling good. My appetite has kind of returned to normal, so I'm able to eat food and put fuel into my body. I think that's why I was able to hike longer yesterday. So things are looking good. I've got to get to Mount Laguna today. There's a post office there where I mailed myself a few days worth of food. That should be enough to get me to Julian. And the post office is open from 12 to 4, and I've got to hike 13 miles to get there. So it's 7 o'clock right now, and I think I can get there by, I don't know, maybe 2 o'clock. Let's get it. Looks like a chicken. It's been a hot climb up to Mount Laguna. Really rocky, really dry, a lot of heat coming off the ground. But I just got up to this patch of pine trees. It smells good, feels good. Leaving the campground at Mount Laguna. I've been leaving at 7 o'clock on the dot every day, every morning so far, which is kind of cool. I definitely want to start waking up earlier, but I'll get there. It's cold out. Mount Laguna feels like a mountain. It's been really windy and got down to freezing, maybe below freezing last night, and the wind chill was even colder than that, so I had all my layers on and I stayed pretty warm, but it was fun to just take over a campground with a bunch of other hikers. We just packed it in and that was great. Today, I'm gonna try to get a lot of miles in. Sorry, I'm kind of lost trying to find the trailhead. I'm hoping to do 20 miles. I want to get to Julian in 2 days, and it's about 35 miles away from the highway to get a ride into Julian. So try to do 20 today, 15 tomorrow. I've been coming up short every day so far, so that may not even happen, but that's what I'm gonna go for. And 11 miles until I find a nice rest spot, stop for lunch. And let's go. So windy! Let's go! Ah! Ah! baby goal! Back on where I started, way back where that white ball is. I hiked up that this morning, dropped down, climbed up, dropped down, climbed up, and you can even see the trail right in front of me there that cuts across. That took me to the day use area I was just at. Woo! Nice! Well, it is a very windy day today. It is blowing hard. There were some spots where I was literally like leaning sideways into the wind and just getting pushed around all over the place. Anyways, I've walked almost 17 miles today, and by the time I get to the campsite I want to stay at, I will have hit 20 miles. It's my first 20-mile day, and personal record on most miles hiked in a day, so I am psyched. It's been pretty easy hiking today, so that's how I was able to hit this number. Anyways, puts me in great position to get into Julian tomorrow afternoon. So I'm just loving this insane view right now. So cool, epic day. Just hoping it's not windy tonight when I'm trying to sleep. See ya. So yesterday was probably a mile or two from camp, and I actually stopped hiking so I could write down just a little note into my phone, and it said, "Note to self, this is the honeymoon phase," and was just a reminder to myself that everything is awesome and magical now, but hard times are certain to come. Sure enough, by the time we get to the campsite I wanted to stay at, mile 20, it was just so exposed and blown out. Wind was blowing like 30 miles an hour, maybe more, and was just not gonna happen. So we had no choice but to push on. The next campsite was 2 more miles away, and a 1,400 foot drop in elevation, so it was a really steep drop, loose rocks. My feet were already just sore, ankles sore, hips sore, everything was just hurting, so just had to push on. And the campsite was pretty nice. I was wiped, but that night the wind did pick up and it was just rocking all night. My tent was just slamming left, right. At one point, a stake got blown out of the ground. I had to go out and reset it, and it was just rough. So I did not sleep. I woke up just sore, hurting, tired, but you just got to keep going. I took it a little bit slow this morning. I stretched, I rolled out some sore muscles, and just took my time. So it's a new day, and it's not just any day, it's a town day. I will get into Julian by the end of the day, and on top of that, my parents are gonna meet me in town, and I think they'll even pick me up off the highway so I don't have to hitchhike. So a lot to look forward to today. I've just got to hike 13 miles to get to Scissors Crossing, where most people will hitchhike into Julian from there. So it's all downhill from here. See ya. I've hit the bottom.
That was really a sentence.
Carried a beer can.